Hey YouTube, what's going on, my bearded brothers? Hey, I'm Steve, aka the Bearded Chief, retired U.S. Navy Chief, and I've been wanting to do beard reviews for a long time. I finally got up enough courage to come up here and finally do it. A buddy of mine pushed me over the edge. He started his own company at work. He's been dabbling in beard oil for a long, long time, and he finally got this stuff right. Let me tell you, I have a lot of beard product from butters, jellies, balms, oil. Oh, the oil, I get tons of oil. I can tell the difference between anything. I prefer a thinner oil, and his oil, I'll get to the company in a minute. Um, his is more on the thin to medium. The feel in beard is amazing. Um, he started, I guess, in his basement, and he started mixing and bringing into work, and all the guys at work were sampling, and telling him, yes, no, yes, no. And then one day he comes into work and floors all of us. He's got it down to a science. Who is it? It's the Bearded Squirrel. You can find him on Etsy and Facebook, the Bearded Squirrel Co. Excuse me, the Bearded Squirrel Company, CO. The owner is TJ. He lives here in Ohio in the Rust Belt with me. There's a bunch of guys at work that are big into beard product, and one day he just comes in and says, I'm going to make my own beard oil. And we're all like, yeah. So he starts, and like I said, he mastered it. It's really, really good. The feel in beard is amazing. Um, every one of his ingredients are on the bottle, on the back of the bottle. I don't know if you can read that. Jojoba oil, avocado oil, sweet almond oil, apricot oil, and some fragrance oils. And pretty much every single one of them is basically the same type of oil. Now, a lot of people make beard oil, and a lot of beard oil is great. His beard oil is up there too. It's super good. But he's doing something nobody else is doing. He's making the balm to match, okay? He's making the butter to match, okay? He's making soap to match. He's making lotion. Yes, gentlemen, lotion. And I tried it, blown away. So not only can you go in a shower, scrub up with the scent that you want for the day. Spice Market, I have the soap, I have the butter, I have everything. And you go in, soap up with Spice Market, wash your body. It's safe for your beard. Get out of the shower, towel dry, get your beard about 90% done, put your oil in with Spice Market. You know how to do the rest. But then before you leave, I'm gonna throw a little lotion on. You put some lotion on. It covers everything. I don't know any other company that's doing that. It's amazing. But anyhow, TJ is doing a really good job. Like I said, you can find him on Etsy and Facebook, the Bearded Squirrel Company, Bearded Squirrel CO. I have a few cents to go over here today. I actually have his Spice Market butter open right now. I don't know if you can see that with the consistency right there. It's perfect. It's perfect. I don't know how else to describe it. And I have a big addiction to Fable. I have a lot of Fable, and his butter is a little bit softer, and it applies the same, and it melts down the same. It goes in the beard. It feels really good. And I try to use butter mainly at night before I go to bed. I'll put a good chunk of butter in and try to get it in there real good. But I kind of tend to wear that during the day also. Since I'm on the topic of Spice Market, it's a refreshing smell. And I think I have 9, 10, 11 of his oils here. And my number one, guys at work, I'll bust my stones about it, but it is one of the artiest men. And I think Spice Market just bumped it down to number 2. And it's hard to believe that a company as young as his is moving my Artiest Man down. Let's kick it off. Spice Market. It's got a lot of different scents than any other beard company. The notes in there are just so soft, but the scent duration lasts. Last night I put this in. I woke up this morning and I could still smell it. It wasn't overpowering. It's a nice, spicy smell. I also have his lotion. I actually bought it to let the wife try it. And she liked it a lot. So I think I might have lost that one. And I've got another one over here, Beach Day. That's a look at the inside there, and the consistency. It's lotion. Nothing special about it, but the scent is crazy because he matches his soaps to his oils. He matches his butters and his balms and his soaps to his oils. That blows me away. But the Beach Day, you would think the Beach Day would smell like suntan lotion. And that was my first thought when I opened it up. That's going to smell like suntan lotion. It doesn't. There's a little coconut. There's a little breeze of the ocean. It's just being a day at the beach without the suntan lotion. Kind of weird, but it works. It's very, very nice. Let's see what else. There's a picture of the Spice Market, the labeling. And his labeling has grown. The guy takes the revenue coming in and he invests it back into the company. He's not really making any money because he started out. Matter of fact, I got an old label in here. Here's one. This is one of his first labels. I've been with him since start. Not a bad label. It's got the description of what it is and a picture on the left and the right of the squirrel, which is cool. It's not as glossy as the newer labels. You got a nice gloss to it, and it's oil resistant. So if you get a little bit of oil run down your bottle, it's not that big a deal. But he changes his bottles. He changes his labeling, and his labels are getting really, really good. There's Beach Day in his oil. And once again, the carrier oils are jojoba, avocado, sweet almond, apricot, and some fragrance oils. And like I said, the Beach Day smells really nice. It's a day on the beach without suntan lotion. Everything else that goes along with it, it's really good. One that caught my eye before Spice Market, I don't know where he gets these ideas. It's s'mores. It's so good. And it smells, hold on a second, and it smells like s'mores. Very nice in beard. I've had most of these. I've been on his testing for weeks now. I haven't really worn anybody else's. And I'm really enjoying the duration in the beard. It's hours. And there's nothing really in his lineup that didn't hit me right. At the beginning, when he was changing things up, there was a few things I'm like, that's too strong or whatever. But everything he's got now hits right. I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but it's good. Next one up, Mossy Man. Trying to focus on that. Now Mossy Man, it's an outdoor scent, but it's not pine. Anything pine related, I'm not even going to go for it. Mossy Man is outside, like fall. It's hard to describe. It's so nice. It's definitely a man smell, but it's not a cologne-based smell. It's very enjoyable. Let's see. Next up, Blueberry Pomegranate. Nice labeling. I love the coloring on that. I love it. All right, let's give it a sniff. That is a punch in the face of berries. and good berries, blueberries, raspberries, and really nothing else in there but berries, and it's so nice. I really enjoy that one. Let's see. Clarity is up next. There's like a eucalyptusy background to it. It's very nice. It's one of those ones that you feel like you're like in a meadow. And you get a little bit of mint. It's just a good combination, and nice and crisp and clean. This is one. This is sandwich cookie. See that label there. And this absolutely lost my mind over. You ever take apart a cookie and the inside, the filling part? That's what this is. It's sandwich cookie, you know, and it's really, really nice. I really like that one. And I can smell that in my beard, and it changes a little bit where it gets mild, but it's still there. You know, if you can understand that, you know. Okay. Comfort time. Now, this one is just robust amounts of lavender in there. Oh, yeah. It's so nice. And once again, the carrier oils are all the same in every one of these I've showed you so far. Cigar break. Let's see if we can get that on camera. It smells to me like you just walked into a fine cigar store and you slid open the door where the humidity's at and all the cigars are in the back, and you get all those different cigars and they just mold together, and the cedar wood in the back, and it's nice. But it's not overpowering like a cigar would be. It's just super good. And one of the OGs here, I got peppermint cocoa, and it's the OG label, the original label. Now this has, it's similar to sitting down, having some cocoa, a little bit of peppermint stick in it. Now, this was, I think, the first one I bought from him because I was like, yeah, that's a hit. So, yeah, very nice. It's got a chocolate, but not an overpowering chocolate scent to it. There's a hint of peppermint that comes through. It's very good. I'm enjoying all of his products immensely, and I've been, like I said, just using his for quite a while now, and I have an extensive collection. But I've been focused on the Bearded Squirrel for quite some time. I couldn't even tell you how long. But everything I've used feels so nice in beard, and the soap is what blows me away. You know, the guy's making soap to match your beard oil. His customer service is really good too. Being a young company, he told me about a guy. He had a strawberry lemonade. That was one of his OGs, his first products. And the guy's like, hey, I like it, but I want more strawberry. Excuse me, no, it's cherry. I want more cherry. Can you pump up the cherry? And he's like, yeah, absolutely. So he bent over backwards for this one guy and hooked him up with a more pungent amount of cherry. Who does that? Nobody. He's going places in here. Find him on Etsy, The Bearded Squirrel. Find him on Facebook, The Bearded Squirrel Co. Good guy, hard worker. He works with me 12 hours a day on the weekends. And then he goes and he puts all of this together during the week for his side business, or it could be his main business here pretty soon. But go ahead, keep it up, TJ. I call him the doctor because he's like a chemist. And I'd appreciate if you did like the video, hit me a thumbs up, hit a subscribe, because I want to keep talking about beard products, how to maintain your beard, the tools you need for the trade, all that kind of stuff. So, hey, until next time, thanks for watching. Have a great day, YouTube.